What's going on, everybody? And right now, I would like to review a movie which I feel should have won an Oscar, but unfortunately, it didn't because it was overlooked by the Oscars, which I think is a travesty because this is one of the greatest movies of all time. And that movie is called Glory Daze, which I have the DVD case here. Can you see it? Yes, Glory Daze. And it stars Ben Affleck before he was famous, pre Armageddon Ben Affleck, back when he did cool movies like this one and Dazed and Confused and Mallrats. It also stars the guy from the TV show Third Rock from the Sun, the guy who has the funny alien voice, which he also has in this movie, because apparently that's his real voice, and that's pretty awesome. And it also stars the guy who played the professor on Sliders, and he also plays a professor in this movie. And he's also in the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark and a movie called King Solomon's Mines, which is like Raiders of the Lost Ark, only way better. And so what this movie's about is it's about these college buddies that live in like a frat house together, even though they're not a frat, but they live in a house and they do a lot of partying and they drink a lot. But the problem is, they're all about to go in different directions because some of them are about to graduate. So, they're all about to move out of the house. But then Ben Affleck, he then briefly convinces them to stay and live in the house one more year so they can party, which they all agreed to for a little bit. But then ultimately, they decide to move out of the house and, go their separate ways. And, so it's a really emotional movie. And there's also a lot of beer drinking in the movie, which is another reason this movie's really good. And coincidentally, when I first saw this movie, I was drinking a lot of beer that night. Yes, because, I was supposed to go out and meet some friends, but I ended up not going out because I was getting into this movie and the beer was going down really good. So, if you watch this movie, I recommend you drink a lot of beer while watching it because it will really improve your movie experience with this movie. And if you enjoyed this shitty ass movie review, which barely explained the movie at all, then subscribe to the shittiest channel on YouTube right now.